So check this out. Mother Nature is wonderful. Weeds take the opportunity to grow. Hello, WickerShireans. Welcome back to the WickerShire project. There's a topic today that I want to talk about that I've noticed. Something through observation here at the Shire. And I think it's very interesting how nature works. So for those of you like me who panic in the early stages of spring and worry about things, nature's kind of got you back. So let's get into that. This side of the property gets a lot more sun. You can see how big that corn is. It's over a foot tall. And I am noticing on the wild plants there is bug damage. And that's fine as long as they're eating that. There's a bean plant. There's that pumpkin. That's a pumpkin. There's one coming up there too between the blocks. Must have dropped a seed. There's a pea plant in with the corn. Some of the flowers we planted in here, the flowers are doing really well. And again, another I forgot to label. It's either a watermelon or a squash or something. It's some sort of a large fruit-producing veggie. Along the edge of the coop, you can see all the clover. How well that's doing. That's new to me. Check this out. This is not native. We must have planted something here. That, I think, is a turnip green. Young turnip green. Yeah, there's another one right there. So we'll head around the coop. Again, got to be careful of the toads. There you go. There's a row of sunflowers that are coming up. And I usually double plant things, so in case this doesn't work out, something else might grow here. But yeah, here we go. Out in the backyard from broadcasting seeds. Again, it's just random cantaloupe and pumpkin seeds that were thrown out here. That's established itself. There's another one that took root. And again, we weren't expecting to have this or to feed from it or to have it produce, but if it's here and it grows and it produces something, it's more than welcome to. So you got those two. Now the backyard. Guys, remember we had wood pile. There's a massive wood pile all through here. So the plant's growing up through it. On that side of the yard, all the big trees are gone. Those were all cut up and processed for firewood. So that side of the yard is completely cleaned. We dragged a tarp over here and I threw that. Not going to clean it up, just going to leave it there. I have a vernal pool. So any of the newts, frogs and toads are welcome to breed in it. But the frogs are welcome to use it in the wildlife. Again, I don't have a pond, and what's there, maybe 50 gallons of water laying in that tarp. The animals are welcome to it. Out here, there's lots of briar. You can just see all the briar leaves. Someone said you can eat it. Again, I wouldn't eat the green leaves, the tender outer leaves. I don't know. I'll try it. If I get sick, tell you what it tastes like. Yeah, it's edible. It's very mild in flavor. It's not bad. I wanted to show you plants that grow here. I was hoping this was wild lettuce. I really was. I don't know what this is. I have to wait till it flowers. See what the seeds look like. I cannot ID this for the life of me. But what happens with these is they have a shallow root system. This is just 2 fingers. You just gently tug. Go ahead and make a liar out of me. Just a little. Sorry for the plant abuse. But what is this? Again, I was really hoping this was a wild lettuce because it is everywhere. Take a bite out of it. No. It has a strong aromatic flavor. I don't know what this is. And if you nick it, it doesn't bleed that white latex, so I don't think it's yeah, I don't think it's a lettuce. If you crack that stem open, looks like aloe vera inside. So any of you plant enthusiasts, see that? Looks like aloe vera. It holds a lot of water. So we'll take this and we'll test it with the goat. He wasn't fed this morning. He's pretty hungry. That just popped up. So gotta be careful of that. Gonna make a liar out of me? You that hungry? Usually he does not like this. Yeah, see, he's spitting leaves. Not his favorite. See? Not showing interest. Here you go. This is breakfast, buddy. See that? See what I mean? Tries it, doesn't like it. But if you were to give him a briar leaf, he'll take your finger off for this. Yeah. That he wants. It's the other side of the property. Everything's growing. And that's a problem for me. You can tell I've been snapping and picking the leaves off them, trying to reduce its growth potential, just trying to keep it stunted because I don't want to have to deal with this. But what I've been using it for are these tender shoots that come out. So I'm pulling those off. I'll come out here and harvest, and they come off really easy. Guess who likes them? Red ants. A spider or a tick crawling on me? It's a spider. Get off! This is some wild grass that's been growing. Let it go to seed and reseed itself in. I'm not sticking my finger in there. Something was in there. Made a home. So this is not cat briar. Very thorny. Look at the leaves on that, those are pretty. the reason why I know it's not cat briar. Well, it's not going to focus. There's a million thorns on it, and they're fairly soft. Maybe because it's a young plant. But here's another one of those plants. Super pretty. If anyone knows what this is, tell me. Appreciate it. Up top here, there's a pile of goat poo. There's a mound. So we did throw some seeds in there, some cantaloupe, watermelon, that kind of stuff. Threw like 3 or 4 seeds in there. Whatever it takes, it grows from this. It uses this berm. But yeah, this is firewood we got to get to. Nothing's growing right there, obviously, so you can see the mass of wood, but this looks like that all through here. There are down trees all inside. I used to remember what these were. I can't recall the name. There's another one. I forget the name of them. Not much happening on the blueberry plant. Seems like it's still dormant. These are trenches I dug out because I don't want water in there. Just need it to drain out. It's the other blueberry plant in here. And there's both your raspberry plants. Again, to me they look dead. I don't know. They're dormant. I did not notice that they have spikes on them. Yeah, those are definitely going to be thorned. And then I have the gooseberry plant, which is also very thorned. That's the gooseberry plant. That's just a stick I put in the ground, which I will remove. But this soil here is a lot of wood shavings, tree mulch, and I dug about a foot around and a foot down before I put that plant in there. Someone told me that the clay soil here probably is a slight bit too alkaline for it. So when we get a chance, we will dig out the tire size, go about 2 feet down. We'll double the size of this, and we'll fix the soil and repair that. Grasshoppers. Again, these guys wouldn't be here had I let the chickens out, but because we're growing food, we gotta keep the chickens inside their pens. Just looking around for anything new. Okay, so this plant here. My mind is telling me this is a type of amaranth. Comes out of the ground fairly easy. See there? See that center stalk? I don't want to pull too many of these. The goat absolutely loves them to death. One of his favorite things. Kind of smells like a carrot. Has a carroty kind of scent to it. There's those straight 8 cucumbers. So we checked out all the cukes and all the peas growing on the fence back there, those purple. And then we'll look at these ones along here. Again, this is the back side of it. This is where the northern side of the property is. That is actually the south. The west and the east is towards the house. Bubba has a makeshift shelter just to keep the rain off him. That's where he hangs out. Yeah, his favorite. If you're not supposed to feed amaranth to goat, let me know. But he likes them. Here's another one of those cucumbers, and as I was saying earlier, the broadcasted clove is just taking hold. I hate pulling these plants out. Don't know what this is, but we're gonna leave it in here. That's some sort of tree. These, I don't know what those are. They're very, very fuzzy. It's a native plant here. I'll show you a bigger one of these soon. But what we did is we planted 2 cucumbers. And the idea is, as this comes up, we'll trellis it here and let it run down these wire rails. And as that one comes up, we'll train it this way and let it run down those wire rails at it to that side. This is another tree. That wild dill that grows here. It's a great place for the ladybugs to hang out. I don't see any right now. Oh, I lied. But you can easily spot them. Yeah, wild dill. Here, take care of these, buddy. I don't want them. So what the goat will do is he will eat whatever we feed him, any of the plants we don't want, and he just makes that into fertilizer. Some nice cold goat pellets to manurize the garden area. That's the peach tree. And there is another pea plant in there that'll trellis up there while it's growing. So yeah, dual purpose. I'm just using it as a trellis. Bright green, this pea plant type, whatever it is, again, didn't mark it. I Johnny Appleseed at the place. I ran around, just planted a bunch of things. But that is bright green. That's really healthy. It's literally sitting in aged manure, chicken manure. Oh, let me go back there. Let me show you something cool. I think we have oyster mushrooms starting to form up. I don't know how well they're going to do. They did get a start, so we'll leave them alone. Hopefully it doesn't get too dry and too hot too quick. I was hoping to harvest some of these, but it just looks like they're going to dry out before they even get a chance. That's a tree. Swamp oak or something. Hopefully not a poison oak. Somehow I've become more immune. Been handling everything here at the property. Yeah, he seems to like it, right? What do you think? What is that? It's oak?